Okay, I'm live. See how long this one lasts. Okay. Dummy me wasn't set up right on my cell phone. Oh boy. No trolls? Come on now. This is just a test. I'm testing my phone and it apparently is working perfectly. I think I'm going to pick my nose until somebody comes on this camera, on this chat. All right, there's two of you now. Come on. What do we got here? Where's everybody at? There he is. What up, McRanger? No problems, brother. Before you told me what to do, man, it was 10 seconds, not even, and it would kick me off the life. Try again, try again. Back Cat 8, you won't have these issues. Yep, I'm going to get the Cat 8. I got a Cat 8 wire and Ethernet wire with hardware, right? And I'll just get I'll get a 10-footer in case I want to put it somewhere else here in the shop, but I'll put it back right up 3 feet above my PC, and then I'll just run like you said, I'll run my PC directly into it and my phone directly into it at the same time. What message is helpful review? I get this thing saying message is helpful review. No, get at least 25. Okay, I'll get a 25-footer. That way, if I want to run it through a hole in the floor, I can. Oh, but I could put that on the mobile cameras or what? Okay, see, now we're gonna get the trolls in here. Undercooked African beef. Kuuchtika hufummer. Kota ochta firmer. Everybody's waking up in Bangladesh. Troll time. That's why I'm not live on my cell phone this late. I don't get the trolls off my PC at all. I am a white guy and I'm here just like you, watching the fucking screen on my phone. How about you? You don't know why I'm here. You better get off this channel because you had no clue what I'm about. What's up, Cody? We're entertaining the trolls. Use tampon says, "Can you smile?" Yeah. Used tampon. Is that your mother's tampon? Because obviously the best part of you is still on her tampon. Oh, AJ, you thought you threw your own son in the trash? Yeah, that's terrible, Matt. I'm just kidding, buddy. Best part of him was thrown away with his mother's tampon. My heaviest catch? Well, probably about 380 pounds. More than you weigh. Unless you're morbid obese. No, I don't vape. You go ahead and put them petrochemicals in you. I don't have a smoker's cough, and I smoke probably 9 cigarettes a day. And I guarantee you my diet's way healthier than yours, and you're going to die before I am. You stand it, man. It's their time of the month. That's right. Man, trolls are just going crazy in here, man. I can't even read the shit. It's so fast. I'm going to bring your all asses up on my PC so I can watch it a little slower. This is getting entertaining, ain't it? Ain't it, guys? My members? Mick, it's getting entertaining. The lonely peeps. Well, it's not more or less the lonely, Mick. These kids got to go back to school now, so they're getting that last day in there. And not only that, these trolls are basically 10 to 13-year-old kids that don't get enough attention from their parents, so they come here to get it. Want me to get them? No, I'm being entertained by Angie. I'm only going to be here about 10 minutes. I'm on my cell phone now. I got off my PC. Mick here trained my ass on how to get the best reception on my phone and why I was losing signal all the time. And I got the fastest clock speed you'd ever want on a cell phone now because of him. So I'm going to get the Cat 8 Ethernet cable with hardware and directly wire into my... I mean, I'm off the Wi-Fi right now, but to get even faster, he says, get the cables from my PC to the Wi-Fi and my phone when I'm doing my streams, it'll be 5 times faster, he said. And it's fast as hell right now. Well, I don't know how fast hell it is, but, pardon my French. But yeah, I was saying these kids are 10 to 13-year-olds trolls. Most of them are 10 to 13-year-olds. Or they're just some cocky son of a bitch with an attitude. And that ain't too often. Majority is 13 to 10-year-olds. Or 10 to 13-year-olds. That didn't growing up get enough attention from their mother because they weren't raised right either. And they didn't get enough attention. So their kids are growing up not getting enough attention. So they come on YouTube to be trolls so they can get all the attention they think they deserve that they didn't get from their parents. Make sense? Yep, I got it, Cody. I got an education night by both of you. It's good to listen and learn once in a while. Let's trying to be the preacher man on the live stream. It shouldn't cost you more than $20. I got it covered, brother. And I'll tell you what, now that this is all solved, I'm going to get my Streamlab back. I started with Streamlab, then I went to OBS, and I should have stayed with Streamlab. There's so much more you can do with Streamlab, and it's much easier, I think. I'm still in the learning curve on OBS, but I'm fast with it, that's for sure. I pretty much get done what I needed. Well, not with that. It's the editing software I got. I'm fast with the editing software. How do I feel about Caleb Williams? Now, see, this guy's talking my language here. I'll tell you how I feel about Caleb Williams. He's got one of the best coaching staffs that any quarterback in the NFL could want. Ben Johnson literally took, and he knew what he was doing when he came to the Bears with a generational talent, and that kid's just unbelievably talented. He did more than Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, all these Hall of Famers did their rookie years. They were terrible. And it's all about how a quarterback becomes, be, be, how a quarterback is trained to be one of the best. They just don't be the best on their own. And for what he did last year with no coaching staff, nobody to go over tapes with him, and still threw for 3,800 yards, even though he got sacked 64 or 8 times, it wasn't his fault. He did the best he could do with what he had. No coaches. Now we got a total different coaching staff. And look what Ben Johnson did with Jared Goff. He was a nobody, and now that he's gone, he's going to become a nobody again. In fact, the Lions are going to be second place this year in the division, and we're going to be first because they lost one of their big key offensive linemen, and we got an all-new line. And Ben's aggressive play calling is what made Detroit what they are now while he was there. He's not there anymore. They lost 2 of their biggest coaches, their offensive coordinator and one of their defensive coaches. We got him. So with his talent, your answer to your question is Caleb is going to have over a 4,000 year first one in the history of Chicago Bears. We're going to have a 12-5 record this year. We will be in the playoffs, if not contention for Super Bowl. The Bears will be first place in the NFC North, Lions second place, Green Bay third place, and yes, Minnesota is going to be fourth place, last in the NFC North this year. They got a quarterback never played a game, a pro football game in his life. All right, you can get rid of these ones here, Jim. Bitch. Get rid of the bitch, Jim. There you go, buddy. Thanks. I'm gonna go on my PC now and see how my stream is looking and everything else. I do miss my Z phone, Z6, when the first month or two before the center of it cracked and I had it open. I was filming football games, and I think I did 1 or 2 lives on it, man. It's nice to have that extra wide vertical screen, you know. I might talk to Verizon, give them that $100 insurance money. They can send me a brand new phone that I'm still paying for. But I gave it to AT&T to pay them for it. It don't make sense. That looks very. Let me bring up my live here so I can see what y'all saying. It's going too fast. Looks very good, G-Man. It's going too fast. Yeah, I mean, oops, shit. They don't. All right. Yeah, I mean, oops, shit. I'm on. I gotta come back to my. There we go. Come on, man. Hold on. There's my wife. She's like, that motherfucker's still up. Wife. Okay, let me see here. Got any pistols? Come on, Jesse, really? Come over here and you'll find out. "13-year-old kids, 10 to 13-year-olds with not enough attention from their parents, so they got to ask and get the attention from you by trolling YouTube channels that they don't even have a clue what whose channel they're on and what it's about. Because mommy and daddy didn't pay enough attention to them." Oh, we can talk guns all we want here. I just can't touch them. See, people like that, these kids, you know, they're little keen and sharp on the technology side. They know, hey, this motherfucker grabs a gun, they're gonna boot his ass off here. That's what they want to see. See, I don't play that homie shit. You're a gun guy? Yeah, well, Why would you ask me that on a knife channel? Because yeah, I got Fort Knox that holds 37 guns and it's full of rifles. So I'm a U.S. naval vet, and I didn't carry a mop when I was in the Navy. To talk, then you need to show them. Yeah. What message is held for review? Why do I get that popping up all the time? This message is held for review. Okay, Mick, have a good sleep, brother. All right, Mick, you hit her? I'm going to hit her too, guys. And this is it, official. 4 minutes now. Wife's up and about. Her blood sugar's down, and I got to get to bed. I'm going to get up in 5 hours and go finish up my folks. I got a few more things I got to do yet. Take her easy, Mick, and I appreciate all your help, brother. Oh, you did, man. Made a world of difference. I wish I would have paid attention earlier. You probably told me a few days ago or a few weeks ago and I didn't pay attention. But 5 minutes and one cigarette. I'm not rolling anymore. This is the most I smoked all day. See, Jesse? You're a gun guy and you're talking shit now again. Yeah. I got my teeth knocked out in a fist fight, and guess what? I won the fight. So, like I said, you want to see my guns and you want to see how well I can fight? Come on over there, keyboard warrior. Talking shit about people you don't even know who you're talking about. I will take you out in less than a second. Come on over and find out. So, you know what? It's time for him to be totally removed. And he is completely removed. You know, there's people like that. They're just 10, 13-year-olds. Daddy, this guy on YouTube, I think you need to ban him on YouTube because he said he'd take me out in less than a second. I know what he was talking about. Oh, and he's got guns? Yeah, I bet his dad's got a closet full of guns. These kids ain't shitting me. You know? Hell, half these people in the knife community, they disclose what they look like. You know, half of them in the knife community, they're probably, you know, some people were doubting some of the members weren't even female on my page. You know what I mean? You don't even know. If you can't see what people look like, you don't know what people look like. I know what Big Jim looks like. Good old Southern boy. I got some lag time here. I never thought I'd see lag time on my computer and not my phone. It's always my phone. Let me see here. Maybe I get this live stream going faster. I don't think I can. Oh well, no big deal. Make me a mod, bro. I'll catch you. Catch him too. Well, you know, I like to make everybody a mod that asks me, Cody, but I get that all the time. And I just stick around a while, you know. Once I get these people in here to understand, I'm not messing around with the bicker and bitching little shit. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody making anybody mad at my live stream because they're not welcome. It's not going to happen. And I don't have to say names. I don't have to say everybody that has done shit. They know. I don't have to say a word. And it doesn't mean I disrespect them and I don't love them because I do. I love them all. I'm just not going to have the shit, you know. You don't get to know somebody and judge them. You don't need to be around. That's why these trolls need to go. But I'm not in here to get votes right now. I'm not in here to get subscribers. This is just a test of my phone for the last 10 minutes. I'm going to finish the cigarette and I'm going to say good night to you all. My wife got up because her sugar goes low in the middle of the night. She's got one of the monitors on her arm that alerts her on her phone. And usually once a night she'll get up in the middle of the morning. And I got to get up and put some more cortisone on my damn psoriasis. I know, honey. I love you too, brother. I know you do, Cody. I just, I just took out 8 mods. You know what I mean? It's like it's just too much, because what also happens is I got too many mods deleting too many people or banning too many people. You know what I mean? I don't want that. If my mods want to ban somebody, check with me first, or ask on the live stream. And if it's too personal with them and they get to be like a bitch, I mean, not with them, my mods, but the person that they want to get rid of is being a bitch, yeah, get rid of them. But there's been some discrepancies, not knowing who's who in here once in a while, and I really didn't know that fellow the other day. And honestly, Claude told me last night, he says, or yesterday afternoon, he says, this guy's been in a couple of your lives, but he ain't following the rules. He's coming in less than 5 minutes before the drawings, and he wins. So yeah, we made the right decision. Cody, you're solid, Cody. By far solid, and then I'll make you a mod down the road. I want to take a break from the chaos right now, and then I'm gonna reformat. Man, I can't wait till I got that complete package for the first. That's gonna be a hell of a show. I can't wait to see who wins that, both of them Benchmates. That's gonna be cool as hell. This is one bad motor scooter. I'm not really into small knives. I mean, modern small knives. I love the smaller, traditional knives. But this kind of reminds me of like a traditional almost. But man, this is a bad motherfucker. Ooh. I'm starting to like Benchmade the more I put this in my hand, Jim. That's not good. That means they can only buy one a year. He won 5 gimmies in a week. Yeah, I'm sure he did. His buddies were texting him. Yeah, I mean, they play that bullshit game, man. I mean, they'll tell me, hey, there's 5 lives on right now, man. And so-and-so's giving this, so-and-so's giving that. Pick the one you want to go to. And there ain't too many in this one. Yeah, they stick together. You know what I mean? They don't let the pole folk win once in a while. There's somebody that's a mod in my channel that, I didn't buy all these knives. I won them all. I'm sure some of you can figure out who it is. And lately, he's been coming to my streams the last 5-10 minutes to win. If you can't socialize with us, man, stay on them other channels, that's all. This is a knife community, not a knife gimme. You know what I mean? And hey, if I gotta wait for finances 2-3 weeks before I send shit out, you're getting the shit free. So just shut up and wait for it. That's all there is to it. Unfortunately, I get my YouTube payout on the 1st, and I get my pension check on the 1st. So can't send it out to the 1st unless I get my down payment in a couple days on my side job that I'm starting next. Hey, what's up, Pollywog? How you doing, man? That's a sweet motor scooter. Titanium. Benchmade. This could be yours, Polywog, the first of the month. And many other Benchmade knives that's going to be given away. Go see if you win one of these with Zona. Just agree with their Second Amendment stance. They're good knives. Just agree, or you just disagree with their Second Amendment stance. Phone check, phone spell again, huh? I got some meth teeth, you know. Yeah, that's what I thought you said, Jim. But, you know, hey, they're overpriced. I'll say that. This knife's value with even titanium should be around 150 bucks. Not 220 for a small ass knife with what is it? S30V? Come on, S30V? No. I did buy an S30V paramilitary 2 for 210. But no. Much bigger than this. Right, exactly. For one of these, we can have 10 Rough Riders, huh? No, 20 of them. No, 10. You can have 10 Rough Riders for the price of this knife. And they work just as good as this. Just as good. You know, and that's a different game, you know. These modern knife guys, they all want to be raced to the top to have the most Benchmades, or the most Spydercos, most Microtechs, most Chris Reeves knives, or you know, most this, most that, you know. And you got all these kids that follow these modern pages more than you got kids that follow the traditional, because the traditional collector and kids are going away. You know, it's not about grandpa's pocket knives anymore, unless you're born and raised in the deep south with soul tradition in you. And that's, you know, there's too many big cities overpopulated with people that want these, you know. And that's why Joe Schmo on YouTube gets 900 to a million subscribers, and all the sponsors in the world to send them knives, because they rule the market when it comes to knives. Not the traditional guys. We mostly collect older knives, you know what I mean? More than we buy the new ones. Yeah, I have one Benchmade too, and it's a rare bird. It's sitting around here somewhere. And nobody's gonna have what I got. Most of you all won't have it. It's a 1992 Bali Song, before they were coined Benchmade in the butterfly. And it was made by Emerson. It was designed by Emerson for Benchmade, which is the best knife I think they ever made. And personally, the best Benchmade ever made. I'm gonna get it just to say I got it, and it's got the perfect ergos and the perfect blade shape that I like and everything, and it's been around for 2 decades. You know, that's the Osborne, 940 Osborne. That's the only one that I want to buy. The only one. I don't want no Benchmade. Let the kids get it. But you know, Jim, you're not going to turn down a free $350 knife here in my hand. You know, because these scales were $100. I want his Benchmade. Who's that, Polly? Only interested in a Benchmade Bali song and Waterline. That's what I got. I got a 1992. It's before you were born, I believe. Maybe not. Probably born in 90. But it's an original. And it says Bali Song and the Butterfly, not Benchmade. And underneath the butterfly, it says Benchmade. And it was designed and made by Benchmade for Emerson. That's where Emerson started designing. He started designing knives and making them on his own before Benchmade. But then his first major jump was with Benchmade. And then it didn't take long for Emerson to go out on his own. There's this one video I watched where this fellow has the biggest Emerson collection and oldest Emerson collection in the world. And he's got a video on YouTube. If you just get a chance. And who was the owner of Benchmade? Damn, I keep forgetting his name. And not Benchmade, but Emerson. Emerson. He's in there. Oh yeah, go to Emerson's YouTube channel. He's talking to this fellow. It's a good friend of his. He's known him for years, and he's got the biggest collection of Emerson in the world. And man, he's got every one of the Emerson Benchmades they were ever made, and all the way on up, all the CQs, spec word models from 4 to 7 that he made with Benchmade. That's what this one is, but this is done by. Now this is what we can afford, Jim, right here. Oh, my phone. This new holder, I gotta get it tighter. Hold on. This is the one we want right here. That's the Kershaw, baby. The Emerson Kershaw. Only 47 bucks on sale right now. Gets you this knife, Jim. And you know what? It stays sharp pretty good, man. I haven't sharpened this yet. It's still cutting my food fine. It's a collaboration with Emerson and Kershaw. $54 on average. Get it, you'll be happy you got it. I carry it every day. It's got G10. It's a frame lock. And what steel's on this? I can't remember. 605/48 PNB LK, whatever that is. Yeah, it's a bad little motor screw here, buddy. On your list? Yeah, I mean, and you can find them on eBay probably for 35 bucks. So look around, eBay. You know, got the Emerson Wave. It does not. It's just like any other Emerson knife. You pull it out of your pocket, it deploys every time. You might go through some jeans, but it deploys every time. Did you see that one chick that Derek Forhill loves so much? She's all over the knife shows, and you know, like that blonde bombshell. She went up to Upper Peninsula, Michigan here to this knife store. I can't remember the name of it. I have to look on my history list. Let me look. A video I want you guys to watch. This store is something else, and it's only like 4 hours from me, so I'm gonna go up and check it out. And one of the employees there carries a knife. It's an Emerson knife, and this son of a bitch thing, he got it out. It's like 15 inches unfolded, and he pulled it right out of his pocket, man. Like it was. Yeah, I was like, man, he must have a 12-inch deep pocket or some shit. But I'm gonna look here now in my history. Surviving bear attacks are very low in upper UP. Come on, man. All right, look at my history here. I just watched it yesterday afternoon. What's that girl's name? Melissa or something like that? That blonde? I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. She's all over. She's all over. I'm still alive. Yep. I know you were. You missed me, so you had to come back. The cold steel. Yep. That is Emerson's design. Yep. Yeah, he's playing a he's making a big role in the he's playing a big role in the knife industry lately. I'm looking for my history here on this video I watched. Where is it? Where is it? It's not that far down. Sit and spin. What? Isonomic sit and spin. Free stream. What the hell is that? Here she is. Here she is. All right, here's the name of the video. Pocket checking employees at sporting goods store. Melissa's Backwoods Knives. Yeah, that's the girl. Everybody knows her. Double tap the screen, everybody. But okay, Polly. That sounds about right, though. Diet Coke, she's Diet Coke of knife reviews. So, anyways, Jay's Sporting Goods in the UP of northern Michigan, which is the upper peninsula of northern Michigan, which is right on Lake Huron, I think it is. And I've been up there. So I remodeled a ski resort up there one year. Put all log construction railings on a triple deck in the back. And that snow got up. When that snows there, that snow falls there, it gets about 9 feet deep. I mean, 1.5 to 2 levels of that deck will be filled with snow. So they need that third level on top. And I put all log construction railing on it, and made it more sturdier than a common railing. And then I put shake shingle siding on it and a copper roof on top. So I spent a good month up there, and I stayed in the resort the whole time I was doing the job. We took a trailer of tools up there, me and my best friend. Who's going night-night now? Somebody said good night. Hey, don't you be talking about my girlfriend. Uh-huh. So I'll show you. Let me go back to the beginning of this, and then I'll turn on the volume. Now I'm getting perfect live stream now on my phone. Man, the boy saved me tonight.
Okay. Whoa.
This is the Wildlife Museum. They also own next to it.
Did he hunt all of these? All of them?
Yeah, he mounted all of it. The owner did of this knife shop. He's a big game hunter. But here she is.
Up north for the weekend.
Pocket checking employees at sporting goods store.
I'm going camping for the next few days here.
It's the J Sporting Goods
It's a little messy
of Clare in Michigan, and UP of Michigan. I'm going to go to it. I'm going to take my camper up there and check it out.
Just stop at this place called Jay's Sporting Goods. It's a really big sporting goods store here.
It's not as big as Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
And it's got a really nice cutlery section. Though another thing I thought would be really fun.
Sporting goods and cutlery. But here she is in it.
Than I thought it was going to be. They have just about everything.
You just watched it, Cody?
Here it is.
Yeah, I'm going there.
I already see a ton of recognizable brands. Lots of stuff here.
Benchmade right there.
Much larger than I thought it would be. They have this section right here, and then they have an entire section all along here. I'm going to start off with my own pocket check today, which is the new Jack Wolf Knives Tangle Folding Knife. Beautiful little bolster lock with a...
Oh, she's got to pay the high dollars. She's selling for Jack Wolf, you know.
What knife is in our pocket today?
Well, today, let's see, I have to check because I pick a different one every day. I put the Acaso Solstice in here today.
One of my all-time favorite gentleman knives. That is such a classic.
That is
grade.
cool.
I love
I like it.
the carbon on that.
Yeah, that's the swirled carbon fiber with the Damascus blade.
And then we have a little
I don't care for
razor blade
Damascus.
worker right here from Gear and Fusion.
I don't care for
Yeah,
one of
that's
them.
correct. And I put the little glow rhino fob on there just so I have a little bit more grip, and it does glow. And then I added the ceramic razor blade just to be a little different and stay sharp forever.
I didn't even know they made ceramic razor blades. Of course they do. Okay, thank you, Bill. That was
You're
good.
welcome.
That was a good check. I heard Carrie's got quite the quite the carries. Carrie, what's in your pocket today?
Look at there he is.
Oh my God.
Cold steel.
Cold
And
Steel,
you guys offer
Espada
something here too,
XL.
don't you? It's one
Yes,
of
we
the-
sure do.
The Emerson
Yeah,
wave
it's
on
a
it, just
very
like Jim
intense
said.
Pocket carry for a day.
That guy
of work.
carries that
Packing
to
with
work.
Open boxes.
Oh, great.
I gotta watch him
More
pull it out
intense
again.
Pocket check. Pocket carry for a day.
Cold.
Okay, thank you, Bill. That was
You're
good.
welcome.
That was a good check. I heard Carrie's got quite the quite the carries. Carrie, what's in your pocket today? Oh my God.
Look at that shit.
And you guys offer cold steel here too, don't you? It's one of
Yes,
the-
we sure do.
They got
Yeah,
over
it's
their
on
trails
very
there, Jim.
intense Pocket carry for a day.
I'll go
a
up there and
day
get you
work.
some.
hacking wood with that?
Opening boxes.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's what you need to open a box, I'm sure.
And Cody, what's your carries here at Jay's?
Today I have the Civivi Elementum. Just a good all-arounder.
Oh, yeah.
I open
He knows.
a lot of boxes with it. Cut rope. And
Oh, what do I got here? Hey, look at this. I got such good reception now. I can show you my cabinet.
Well, and,
I found my other Zippos in my truck.
It as a screwdriver. It looks like it almost chipped a little.
yeah, where the blades chip there, yeah. Wow.
So, hold on. I'll show you in a second.
The fishing section where Matt was an employee, but also.
Yeah, I got a few of these Elementums here. I love them, man. Here's the original one here when they first came out. And then here's the improved one with the Nitro V steel. Everybody's complaining because it didn't have a flip tab on it. So they put a flip tab on it and the button. Not just, no. They wanted it. They wanted it with a button lock. So they listened to their consumers and they went ahead and did one with a button lock. Now you can also buy this knife in a fixed blade. I had it until I traded it.
We're doing some magic. Here you guys got Wicked
But,
Edge products here too?
Yes, we do carry with
You have 3 new ones? They have 3 new ones. What's that?
Origin on the marketing team. See what they got. Hi guys. Hope you guys got knives on you
She's
today.
checking
We
everybody.
have marketing assistant John here at Jay's, and you got a Benchmade on you?
Yes, I do. I'm not sure the name of it, but had it for a few years.
Did you get it here?
I did not.
He don't know the name of his own knife, and he didn't buy it where he's working.
But you could if you wanted.
He must be a greenhorn, huh?
Martin Jaden, who does marketing, but also a hunter and a fisherman. What's your EDC here at Jay's?
I'm carrying the Civivi right now.
Oh, cool. Looks like you use this one quite a bit.
Yeah, that one lives in my pocket every day. From the woods to the water,
Yeah.
in the office. It's my everyday carry.
Okay, Arlene, you said you don't have a knife
don't
in
take
your pocket,
much
but you have.
Do videos better than she does.
See,
Look at this old lady.
my Jay's key.
I just
Oh,
got my
you
keys to the
the
building.
store. That's most important.
Yeah.
There's some other offerings I'm seeing here. So we got a lot of Browning, we got a lot of Gerber, we got Moroccanovs, we got hatchets, saws.
Moroccanovs?
It's like a mini blade.
Oh man, she pronounced that right, didn't
They
she?
have a tactical katana machete. Oh, this is really heavy to hold. I just asked. They said it's about 48,000 square feet of total showroom and retail space here. Yeah, we have another lady,
ain't much.
Mallory, buyer manager here at Jay's.
I built 3.2 million square feet Amazon buildings.
And also a self-proclaimed farm girl. But you have a pocket knife?
Yeah, I do. This little doohickey here.
Oh, neat. A lot of cool little box cutters here
Yeah.
at Jay's. We're in the shoe department with Lizzie, who is very nervous. It's okay, but we were.
Okay. Oh, she got a
we
big
are
one.
doing
Watch
pocket
this.
checks. So, what do you have in your pocket? What knife?
Microtech.
Oh, nice. You got an auto. Okay, okay.
Cobra
It
Tech.
is a very intense knife for a shy Lizzie. But they've also just started
Yeah.
to offer
Like
Jay's.
she needs that, right? Anyways, check that video out if you want. Not that you haven't already, but yeah, I got my cabinet, man. They wanted 150 for it. The cheapest one online is going for like 850, and several of them are going for between 12 and 1400. I seen one for 1800. It's early 1920s, somewhere around there, 1910, 1920s. It's 1920s. They call it a hall desk, is what they call it. Yeah, because it opens up into a desk. And all these escutcheon locks work on it. So I'm starting to fill it with some of my stuff. I got nothing in there yet. I got one of my blacksmithing books here. One of my Chicago cutlery knives here. I just threw it in there just for the hell of it. And my Word of God right here. Then I put a couple of my, Claude Williams bought me that for Christmas last year. And Claude Williams bought this one for me the year before for Christmas. So, I just got a couple things up here, some ducks. That one I started painting, and my little pirate's eye piece here. This pollywog like this flip open. That's my eyes, eh? My eyes on the water. That's real leather wrap too. That's pretty cool. So up here I got Cody, what are you laughing your ass about? What did I say? I forgot. Wait. I'm losing this in the chat. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. You know what I mean? I mean, look at all the drawers it's got. I got some of my silver in there, and I'm just putting things in now. I'll probably rearrange later. Look at this here. World's Fair, Chicago, 1833. 1833 to 1933. This was made in 1933. I got a World's Fair knife in here somewhere too. That one's from Tennessee. Got that drawer there. You got this drawer here. You got this drawer here with one of my leather books in it. I mean, look at the architecture of this thing. You got the dental type. You got the scroll work here. I got to recarve this. I'm gonna recarve it and put it back to its normal. And this is these turn Gallic spindles. You know what I mean? They're pretty cool. The corbels. Pretty neat. So this is all my knife magazines and some of my knife books. But yeah, I just started putting things that I like the most in here. I happen to have one of your knives, Jim, that you gave me. Sheffield, England. That's where all the Case Boys started. And I got a Sheffield, England knife and a Chicago cutlery or razor. And then I picked this up at the garage sale the other day. 1904 razors. See if I can open it one-handed. This light's hot, boy. Here we go. I'll put them back together later. Okay, it says on it here, Gillette, known the world over, made in USA, no honing, no sharpening, 115. And then you look on the other side here, it's got patent number in 1904, November 15th, 1904, on this Gillette razor blade. Not to be resharpened. So these are brand new, never used, and just took on age rust from being in that package, I assume. But there's Gillette himself, 1904. So later, probably. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Appreciate it. So yeah. And here I got this knife from Claude Williams, our buddy Claude Williams, and and I found this at the garage sale, like not even a month after he gave me this knife. My focus here. The golden rule, not rule number 9. The golden rule, Jim. The golden rule. That is a Hibbert, Spencer, and Bartlett and Company Chicago knife. If you look at the tang on it. Hibbert, Spencer, and Bartlett, Chicago, Illinois. HSB and Company, Chicago. This is a night. We want to say 1920. But Hibbert, Spencer, and Bartlett didn't make these knives. They had 3 companies make them. The Union Cutlery Company made them. The New York Cutlery Company made them, and Camillus made them. All New York companies. And Hibbert, Spencer, and Bartlett, it was Hibbert that started the lumberyard chain. And then he took on a partnership with Spencer. In between him and Hibbert and Spencer, and then Bartlett was later, they created in 1952, or no, I'm sorry, 1852, they started the lumberyard chain. And by selling wholesale lumber, and by, I think it was 1854, they started Ace Hardware. They're the ones that started the Ace Hardware chain in Chicago. And in 1854, in the Great Chicago Fire, 1854, not 1954, their building burnt down in downtown Chicago. And then they rebuilt in downtown Chicago after they were able to stay alive by selling hardware and lumber through Hibbert's buddy in New York City, which most of the shit was imported into anyways. So they kept them alive until they rebuilt. And they kept going, and I think it was, I don't think the Ace Hardware chain started till like 1920 though, if I can remember. I got to relook at my history on it. Look at this here. Lighters, right? These are trooper lighters here, these front 3. They were carried by troops, World War II. All made in the United States. And look at this one. Coke bottle. Take the one half apart. You can see the Coke, the lid snaps on the top. It's a Coke bottle. I think the original writing fell off, but if I can take this thing apart, take the cap off, you got your lighter there, and it still works. I don't think it's been fired in a long time. You guys still here? Nobody's wrote anything in a while, or maybe my texting went bad. So I had these on me when I pumped gas at a full service station at the age of 14 till I was like 16. Cha-ching, want your change back, mister? So they were at a garage sale, like, oh, hell yeah, man. So yeah, I got these Zippos, see? The Zippo rules. I got 3 of them. This one right here, and it has Zippo himself on there saying thank you. The owner of Zippo. And it's got the tape out the side, see? I think I posted a video on it, I'm not sure. And it says Zippo on the tape. Here's another, they're advertisement tapes, you know. That everybody's collecting the lighters. Well, I'm a carpenter, I collect Zippo tapes, see? These things are new, they've never been used. Zippo. Wyman Gordon, right? What a good one to have. It's got my name on it. This one here is Zippo, see? And I think this one, let me open it. Nope, not this one. I think it's that far left one. That Calumet, that's in Chicago suburb. That borders both Indiana and Illinois, so it's in the Hammond. So I'll open this one up. I think this one's got it. Yeah, see here? This is the only one I got that has Zippo on the tape. And then they all have Made USA on it. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I bought all this for like $30 at garage sale. Everything here except for the knife Jim gave me. And this is where the Case boys started. The Cases started their career. Sheffield, England, before they all migrated over. And Elizabeth Case, she worked with them for the Sheffield company in New York. And they branched off, started, Case and Sons, right? And Elizabeth Case ended up quitting. She married a Brown boy that worked with them. And Brown and Elizabeth and Russ Case and all of them, they all worked together. And Elizabeth Case married a Brown boy, and his two sons started Union Cutlery, which became K-Bar. So they're all related, one another. A lot of the companies are related. Here's the MGM dog. I had to get that. What the hell was in it? It was in the throwing. This is a replica of an archaeological find of a pipe in the early colonial days in America. It's got the, smoking tobacco was favorite post-time living in colonial America. Fragments. Clay pipes like these were found here 96 during archaeological excavations, and this is a remake of what they found. Hey, Barlow Brigade. Brown sugar's back, y'all. Yeah, so I got a Sheffield, England razor in here, and I'm going to start collecting these now too. But I'm looking for the Union Cutlery, of course, started by the Brown brothers that started losing it, selling shaving razors, so they had to come out with a field knife, and that was the K-Bar fighting. It was a field knife first before it became a fighting knife. But yeah, this is a Sheffield company here. I don't know if you can see that. Sheffield, England. And I got it in the Chicago Cutlery. I want to find the knife that goes actually in there. And I got the time period, 1904 razors for it. This one's a cheaper, older model. I just threw it in there because it's a shaver. This is the pivot point. But that's the story. And then Jedi Jim gave me this, if you remember, this lighter here with the cigarette case. You open that up and you stash your cigarettes underneath the lighter. And then I put fluid in it. It's dried up already from sitting. I filled it about a month ago. So just from laying down, I guess it dehydrated out. A couple other novelty tapes here and there. That's that shelf. Here I got the Schrade IXL that was made in Sheffield, England. CEO Worthington and Son. Boom, there you go. They made this for Case's anniversary in England, 1787. Not in 1787. That's just the history of the Sheffield, England company. And they did this for how many years was it? I think their 100th year, I think. And then I got the authenticity papers underneath of it. My Zippo guarantee for this is the guarantee one that goes with this lighter here with the owner's name on it. Here's my only Zippo knife. It's a deconstruction here in Coal City, town next to me. They're a big time highway construction company. Then I got my 1954 Italian handmade stiletto there. And then behind I got my Indian made fork and knife for carving set. Got my buck dagger right there. My number 26 out of 250 made with its authenticity in its box back there. And then I got the Schrade shark, the Case shark here, brand new with the Arkansas stone and the oil. I think this has got the date of 1982 on it or 87, I can't remember. And I got one of my hats and a shipmate's hat that died in the war. I was good friends with. I got his medal and mine. They're both together. Then I got my little Boy Scout display here. I picked that up at the garage sale. I actually wore these. There's the shoulder collar, the belt when I was a Boy Scout. And I moved it around. I got my strobe here for my razor down here. But Boy Scout, this is a Girl Scout, and then the Boy Scout. I think I got that one from Jerry, the knife guy. But I got these two here in North Carolina and in New Bern. No, Havelock. I bought these in Havelock, North Carolina, just outside of the ocean, across from a military base there. So that's my display in there. Some of my favorite items that I own. And look at this set here. I forgot to show you that. Bausch & Lomb leather case. 3 different sizes magnifiers. Look at that. 4 different sizes. There's a flat one there, the big eye one that's adjustable. Pretty cool. Oh, you stay there, buddy. You stay there. Yeah, that's it. And then I got, like I said up here, my magazines. I could pull these out and lean them forward. I got all my Blade magazine collector's editions. 44th edition, 43rd, 42nd, 40th. This is 2003 here. This is just the sporting knives. All these different knife magazines. Then here I got mushroom hunting. Okay, how'd that get in there? Yeah, I got Keenshaw. What's that? Keenshaw. What the hell is that? Look at that stiletto. Halloween 2018. This is a 2018 Kennesaw. Yeah, that's the Ulu, like the Alaskan Ulu type knife. But yeah, I mean, I got reference magazines here like you wouldn't believe. Like I just pull any of these out. There'd be knives you probably never seen. A Gil Hibner knife there. 2017. These are the newer ones here. We get into. Let me see if these are the older ones. These are all Blade. These are all Blade magazines here. See. Every one of these. What year are these? Let me see here. 2018, yeah. A lot of these are from 16 to 18. All Blade magazines. Then Oddball magazines, Knife magazines. United Cutlery. And then over here, I think I got the, what is it? Android, Ultimate Guide of Android. I need to pull that out, huh? Maybe I had the problems with my live stream if I just would have started reading the book that I bought so I could figure it all out. So I'll leave that out. Oh, you guys all still with me? I've only seen Cool in the last 10 minutes. He's falling asleep. I know Brown Sugar fell asleep, so she woke back up and started watching it again. The case collector right here. This is the case collector. The case collector, the case collector. These are the newest ones they got. And you can only get these unless you're a case collector in the collectors club. It's got the Roland's favorite features around. This is what year is this? I think it's 24. Last year's. And see, here's the new case folders. But yeah, this has got all the new knives in it from 24. All the different patterns, all the different knives from 24. You got the Bridge line and, you know, a lot of their new knives. They're traditionals that Jim's saying they're made so well. That's the one they screwed up. The safeties didn't work worth a shit and they had to redo it. They were all on recall. I think half their knives are on recall. All the different things you can order from Case in 24. You can still get the Arkansas hard stones with the oil like I showed you in that kit from 82. You know, you can get the individual Arkansas stones from Case. I got that one right there. There it is over there. That's $125, by the way, if you want to get one. It only holds 6 knives. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6 knives. But I managed to get like eight on them myself. I want to get one of these carrying cases here. That's pretty cool. All the different sheaths, the mugs, the hats. Here's the Case UMC fighting knife. Look at that one there. Case astronaut knife M1. Isn't that cool? You're looking for one of them, huh? You can actually buy them now. Sasquatch. All their different fixed blades. Smooth roadwood ridgeback hunters. I like to get every one of them in the series. And we got the mini copper lock with the abalone. All the different models, everything they sold. That one, and then, yeah, look at that one. And this one here. You know, look at the razors, Jim. Pretty cool. You get to see that every day at Deep South, though. So, this one's 2023. That's the one you're missing, Jim. CCC, $130. That was in 2023. I bet they're asking for $200 for that knife now. So, yeah, so I got all my knife books and magazines up here. This is basically going to become my, I got a filing cabinet, the old-fashioned filing cabinet underneath my man cave fridge. Back there, see it? I got every receipt that I've ever bought in knives for the last 30 years in there. And I'm going to start putting them in here and doing my record books and stuff. And, you know, my sales, I'm going to put all my sales of what I sell online in here, you know, and I'm starting filling out my record book and all the knives I own. Start getting my shit together here. I just got to get my shit together and learn to get off of YouTube when I should. I have a Stag Case Barlow in my pocket. That's cool, Cody. Yeah. So then I moved the red toolbox over here. And I got a piece of plexiglass somewhere around here. It's over here somewhere. I got to put in that so I can put my German knives back in it. So I want to get this one off the wall and get it ready, and get this one off the wall, out the floor. Get the red foam for it like these, so I can start having them ready for knife shows. I want to start doing flea markets next year, and of my own knives in knife shows. I want to start doing knife shows as much as I can. Look at, I got my neck knife on the floor. Must have fell down. The one I made. So yeah, so I'm just waiting on my pay, and I got everybody here. Once I get my side job down payment, I'm gonna send everybody out. This is brown sugar. She got a strobe in there, 3 things I think. Her hat, her strobe, and something else she wants. It's in there. And this is Ed Harrison's package, that Nesmuk pocket drop. I'm just waiting on money. You know, my wife paid too many bills this week, and here's that one I gave away. I made you guys watch me make. I found my buttons for it. This is the American Coin Eagle. Isn't that cool? Brown sugar. Yeah. So I put that on there for him, so he's got it. And I got the other fellow's hattie one. Paul Mills' hatchet here. That's going to be on the way too. All this is going to go in the next couple of days. It sucks that I'm on a limited bud income. You know, Jim knows the feeling. But, you know, I don't get paid every week, so I can't send shit out every week. And unfortunately, YouTube pays on the 1st, just like my pension check does. So that ain't split up. You know what I mean? I wish I got that on the 15th and then got my regular check. But there's plenty of money there. I got $285 now for this month, and I'm not even. We got 10 more days or so. So that's paying for everything. And then I got some more stickers up here from Stacy's Bolster Blades. The Lynch. I hate knives. Just kidding. Can you imagine? Blade Walker, Rob's Nerdy Knives, and holy smokes, Big Red EDC. And then I got Stacy's big one. Where did I put that? Oh, that's over here on my toolbox. Yep. Just her and I. What is this one here? Ulti Clip. That's the Ulti Clip. Yep. So now I'm starting to put them across the top here. I got the big gems here. Deep South Cutlery, the first one of Stacy's I got. Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Dark Water, Orange Arm. Okay. Hunting for Hookers. Randall's Adventures Training. Silver Stag. That's that Silver Stag knife there. Hogue Knives. Big Jim's Barrel. This Joker. Spyderco. Essie. Big Jim's. Or not Big Jim. Jedi Jim. Civivi, and this is something I thought was cool. It's a cloth stick on. Me again in Deep South on both sides. And now I'm going to put them all the way across the top, and then it'll be all the stickers I put on the whole cabinet. I might put some on the bottom there, And I want to put another shelf in here because I got enough to fill it of fixed blades. So I ran out of room. I got to clean the cabinet. I haven't been keeping the door shut, and all the bean bugs and all the shit got in there. But I took this whole shelf out here. It used to look like that side over there, just so I can get that in there. I like knives. You like knives, Jim? I like knives too. You bet your ass. I got my Hester jersey up here. The man. Nobody did it better. He's the GOAT. Yeah, so now I got to put a couple shelves in here so I can get all my leather dyes and stuff, because I'm doing a lot of it here now. So I might as well just do it there. I was doing all my leather work here before I had a YouTube channel. And now I hardly use it, because when I do leather work, it's usually live. So I just do it over there. I got 2 marble stones. And I'm out of cigarettes, so I might as well make me another one here. Let me turn this camera around here. So what the hell? I'll smoke one more cigarette, go to bed. And that's it, folks. Is it getting daylight out yet? It should be. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm so glad that young lad hooked me up on this phone. I mean, it was frustrating, I'm telling you. I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? I didn't have no problems with my live stream until I got the new phone. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know you had to put your password in for your Wi-Fi. Here I am bouncing back and forth from my Wi-Fi to my neighbor's, because there's 3 of us got AT&T. I didn't know that. I do now. Yeah, that Vic's pretty sharp. He must do it for a living or something. But, yeah. Canada. Is he from Canada? Oh, everybody's asking where we're from. Who's asking that? 2 more hours now? No. No. One more cigarette and adios. Ontario. Who's from Ontario? You, Cody? That's cool. My last truck, my Kodiak Edition. I named my business after. Came from Northwest Canada. They made the trucks area specific. They sold the GMC trucks, and they named a lot of them by the area where they came from or where they were selling them. In northwestern Alaska, you'll see a lot of Kodiak GMC pickups. All right, one cigarette. Hey, John Adams don't want this Cobra Tech box. Anybody want it? I don't know why you don't want it. Well, the knife broke. He broke the knife. And he got the short end of the stick with me again. But it wasn't my fault the knife broke. He didn't take it apart and he heated it up with a torch. Well, you're going to have problems if you heat a knife up with a torch without taking the scales off of it first. A mechanical knife with plastic and springs in it. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't ever do that. You can do it with a case knife where it's all brass and metal, but you can't do it with a mechanical knife. So, man, I love it, man. My phone's back to normal. Hallelujah. God's watching over me, right, Big Jim? So who do you think's going to win both of the bug outs? Take a guess. Let's see who comes closest. I bet you Paul Mills wins one of them. But I got his ass this time. I forgot to mention, and I'll tell everybody Sunday. I'm going to write a number down from 1 to 200, or 2 to 400, or 400 to 800. Guess the number. Whoever's closest without going over wins. That way there's none of this shuffle the shit wheel, you know what I mean? Because these guys figure that wheel out. And I think the best way to go is to, I don't know how to do the number random generators yet. I'm gonna ask Google or go on YouTube and see how they do that. You know, like how Knife Fast does it, and how Rob's Nerdy Knives and who else was it? Beast Blades. I'm gonna find out how they're doing that shit. I'm gonna start doing that because I think that's the most fairest way to do it, where it actually picks the person. You know what I mean? Where you actually got to go and leave a comment. You know. But my rule still stands. If you're not in the chat within 30 minutes, with an exception, if you're a good standing subscriber and member of the channel and you're always around, if you have to make an errand and you forgot about the live, what time I was going to have the drawing, or you know, hey, I just got home, man, I had to go run an errand for the wife or whatever, you know, that excuse will work once, but not all the time. But that excuse is totally legit, and it's totally legit the first time. But if it keeps going, then you know what I mean. So I think that everybody should do that. You know, because there's people that are on 5 lives. Some have a big ass monitor and they got 4 lives going at the same time, and they got the volumes down on all of them. Maybe one they're talking on or chatting on, the one they like the most, and the other 3 they're just watching for them cue signs for the drawing, and then they, you know, some of these guys, they don't even buy knives, they just win them. I know a couple guys that just win knives. I didn't buy all these knives, I won them. So, you know, I'm not here to give freebies away with people that don't want to be a supporting member of the community, you know what I mean? You have to pay for a subscription. It's members only then for his drawings. Yeah, and I think that's the way it should go too, really. But, you know, everybody, I mean, who really can't afford $2 for a month? I mean, hell, we throw that away every day on stupid shit. But these guys that got 30 subscriptions on 30 different channels, they're the ones that don't pay for their knives. They're the ones that win 5 of them a month or 5 a week. Because they got 5 of these lives going at one time. They got every knife community on there. That get anybody and everybody in the knife community gives something away, they're on it. You know. There's guys that got it down pat. So I think that generator is the best way to go, but just as good is me writing a number down, put it in front of everybody so they know I'm not playing with it. And they see it sit there the whole time while we bullshit, and then I bring the number up, decide who's got the closest. I like knives, Jim says. Wow, what didn't you like that I said? Did I swear or something? Or say something bad? You know, I'm getting tired and delirious. Usually that happens. You know. But no, Jim says it random because I understand Jim. I like knives. So, and then I got another appointment. I'm getting my mouth done. My wife said I used to look sexy. Used to. So yeah, it's been too long. I've been putting it off too long. I'm a dental coward. Yes, I am. But I rinse my mouth every day with hydrogen peroxide. I don't have no germs in my mouth, no rot, no nothing. And of course, brush what I can. But I don't use that mouthwash crap. Yeah, there's too much chemicals and shit in it. Good old hydrogen peroxide kills everything in your mouth. So, man, I got a green shirt on. In the chat on the phone, I can barely read Cody C. I can see a final on my PC. Oh, for the random picker comment? What did you say about it? You have to pay for... Oh, for the random picker comment. Okay. I got to give a call to Google anyways. I got to get my payment identity information to them. And obviously, they just don't get it. I filled out everything right, and they didn't give it to me yet. They didn't say it. They didn't give me permission to spend my own money on Google, because Google owns YouTube. So I can't buy the memberships unless it's through them. If I can't provide the credit card number that I had 20 years ago. I don't have that number anymore. So they declined me both times. I tried it twice. So I need to call them and say, listen, these stupid son of bitches, I don't know what kind of young kids are running this Google, but people don't keep cards usually for 20 years because of fraud. You know what I mean? And it's just the way it is. So if you had an option there where I could put in my new charge card number and approve it for me, I can't buy no subscriptions till I can. Not that I really want to go out and buy a bunch of them, but there's a few of them I'd like to buy, you know, like Knife Fast and what's the other one? That other fellow that I just ran into that everybody was turning me on to. He had 4 people on live. He had, what's his name's knives on it that's sending me a swag pack in the mail. Zach's Knives? Something like that, yeah. You know, I like to subscribe to just a few good ones, you know. I feel a sticker coming. I like knives. I feel a sticker coming. I like knives. Oh, I hear you. That's what you're talking about, Jim. I got you now. I bet you Jim wins one of the benchmates. Win on the bet. Let's decide now. I think Brown Sugar's gonna win something. She's got the good luck. I think Charlie Cook, or not Charlie Cook, but Paul Mills is gonna be lost if he don't have a wheel picker. And I drew the random numbers. He's gonna be like spinning on me. But I love Paul. I love Paul to death. He's good people. He's got to learn when to pipe it down when somebody's asking him to once in a while. That's all I ask. You know. Because you got, in all these different modern knife communities, you got these groupies, you know what I mean? And then they go to the other types of knife communities and they try the same shit they do over there, and it just doesn't work. It's not going to work here. And like I said, I love them to death, man, but we got to take care of each other here, not just yourself. I would poop myself if you won one of the Benchmates, Jim. You'd be going over trading it for 5 case knives with fucking Seth. As soon as you get it. Seth's be like, I want that son bitch. What do you want? I got this Cheetah over here. I'll trade you for it. Watch, I bet you'll trade you Cheetah for it. Yeah, you got some good trading power there. You can get any knife you want out of the deep south, unless it's an oldie but goodie that's not a cheap date. Yeah, I got a Cheetah too. It's called a Marbles remake. I don't care if I ever get a case one, but I can get them Cheetahs, $1,400 ones, Jim, for $600. So if you come up with 600, I'll get you any one of them case Cheetahs that are new. The collector's ones I can get them from $600 from 1990 and newer. All the way down to 1990, I can get them for $600. Yeah, you just said you had a case Cheetah. Hold on, he says. But no, I can get a 1990 case Cheetah that's normally $1,600, $1,400. I can get them for $600 all day. Tell Preacher and Seth I'll sell them to them for $600 a piece. No, it's gonna cost them $7. I gotta make a buck too. And then they can sell them on the auction for $1,000 to $1,200 all day long. I'll get them a dozen of them. I'll be the one digging in the preacher's pockets. If I can turn 100 profit on each knife, I'll sell them a dozen of them. Make $1,200. But when he sells a dozen, he'll make 9-10 grand minimum. But thumbs are knives that, deep pocketers buy. I mean, they sit longer than they turn. You know, them boys, Seth and Preacher, they want stuff that turns. You know, you turn a lot of volume, you make a lot more money in the long run at a lower cost. But he's got them big boys toys there for the ones with the deeper pockets, and of course you got to have them because he's got a couple of people that comes on there that bids on them not so cheap dates. And I miss them. I need to go back, and when I get ahead here, my wife gives me the green light. I'm gonna go back and buy a couple more from him. Because we were on a rant there for a while. We bought like, between me and Dean, we probably bought about $3,000 worth in a month. You know, some of them guys are spending that in a night or two. I think we spent close to $5,000 on his knives. So we had to slow her down before we got separation and divorce papers. So yeah, I'm definitely finishing this smoke. I'm out of here. I mean, it's turning daylight now, and here I am again till fucking daylight. I like knives. Sorry, Jim. Hold on, he said he must have had to go feed Milo or one of his cats every 6 hours. They're hungry again, or he's making a cup of coffee. So it's just you now. Brown Sugar's still here, ain't she? Cody's here. Brown Sugar's here, and Jim's somewhere. She got a nap and came back, and here I am. Gifted 5 big. What? Gifted 5 big booms. Well, I'm on my cell phone now, Jim. I can't look at that. Maybe I can on my PC. Let me see. Nope, nope. And yep, I think I can see it there. Is this my phone? I think so. Where are we at? No, this is no, this is Instagram. Send it to me on Instagram, Jim. Send it to me on Instagram. I can look at it right on my PC because I'm on my phone now, so I can't look at it on my phone. Or I'll just wait till I get off. No big deal. I got you up here. Using a mobile app. This video can only be viewed using a mobile app. I hope that ain't the same with pictures. I don't think you got the right option turned on your cell phone for sending pictures and videos on Instagram, Jim. I don't know 100% how that works either. But I'm sure I'll learn it. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. Passed my Betty by, and I wanted to get up at 9 o'clock, so looks like I'm going to get 5 hours of sleep and get up at 10. So like I said, I only had a couple hours of messing around with my folks. I can get done before noon. This damn poison ivy, man. I'm my lower belly. Looks like I'm scratching, you know what? Okay, what did you just send me, Jim? This photo can only be replayed on the mobile app. How come you're the only one on Pinterest where it says this photo can only be replayed once? Use the mobile app to view. Well, I want to play it here, so and it ain't letting me. Hold on, I'll put you on pause. Beauty, Jim. What year is that cheetah? About 65, 70? Cody's back. No. See the Bears game last week. I didn't get a chance. I was going to go to watch at my brother's sport bar for the first time. But I was busy. I had a bunch of shit going on and didn't get a chance to do it. But I will next game. I will next game. What's up, Casey? I'm finishing a cigarette and I'm done for the night. Sorry to say that, but y'all are waking up now before work and killing some time, I bet. Oh, I just gotta learn my lesson and just cut it off at midnight like I say I'm gonna. Because I get delirious and start rambling about stupid shit. 1977, huh? Yeah, I figured it was in the 70s. It looked like it. Yep. It's a beauty. Looks like it was used a little bit too, huh? Nothing less. It's an older cheetah. They always fetch a good price. Here's one case made knives right. Double Exeter through that, yeah. 77, yeah. I mean, maybe you'll come across a user or a fixer up that has a really great blade on it, and then you can send it to me and I can redo it for you. Or just send it to Case and have them make it new again, right? They got forever or lifetime warranty just like Buck, right? They might put a new blade in it for you. It might take you 3 or 4 months to get it back, but yeah, yep, I gotta get off when I'm done with the smoke. In fact, I need to go shut off all the lights. I got every light in the shop on. But I got my one cup back. I had this at my mother-in-law's sister's house. I forgot it there about a month ago. I got the tall one that you see me with the handle drinking out of. And this is my short one. Yeah, go get you Operation Hat Trick. Support the vets. Beautiful mug. Cracker Barrel. Get the hat while you're at it. It's got the American flag, ODE green flag in the front, ODE green hat with the OHT on the side of the hat. 60% of the money made with these go towards PTS counseling and vets that need the money, you know. Fucking fly. I put that's where I put mine. Yep. Yeah, so go to Cracker Barrel, man. This beautiful, beautiful mugs, man. This is rubber. I like it. It's like a non-skid rubber. I got it floated up on me a little bit there. But man, you fit a whole coffee or two in here, Jim. I filled it with tea and apple juice. That's my new favorite drink. The two of them together are awesome. No sugar, just 100% apple juice with fresh brewed tea. And really, when you start drinking that a lot, the tea and apple juice, it starts tasting like a Diet Dr. Pepper. It's like, now I want this more and I do Dr. Pepper. So now I only like to drink 1 Dr. Pepper a day instead of 6. And that's after I have my couple cups of coffee in the morning. I can't drink it now or I will never sleep. Sometimes I can't sleep when I drink this tea. But as long as this took me, the last 3 hours to drink, I just finished it. If I drink that in like an hour, I can fall asleep for 2 hours. So that's it, guys. Put my Kershaw Emerson back in my pocket. I had this thing. I had my knife that I make in it. Take my Triscuits bag upstairs with me. And I'm so happy now. I can go live on my cell phone all around the shop. In fact, I'll take these with me while I shut everything off. Before I say goodbye. See, I really made a mess over here now. I took all the, like I said, this whole half of this, a third of this bench out of here to get that bad boy in there. And I'm piling shit up over here now. All this is going to come out in the next week or so. It's going into the house. I'm going to start doing my builds over in the house so I can make all the noise I want till 4 in the morning. But look, it just gets a mess. You know, I wear my mask every time I grind, so I'm not breathing this shit. But this is a bunch of micarta dust here, man. It's nasty shit. But I just unplugged this light. That's good. I gotta straighten this out. All my files and clamps, everything's thrown, man. You just tell how busy I am. And all this shit's gotta go. All of it. This is a 2.5 car garage. We don't even use it. But like I said, I'm gonna move shop. This is gonna be our living dining room. I'm gonna put bay window there where that door is. And I don't know yet. I might put 2 big bay windows there. That entry door is gonna stay, and then I got the one over here. Where in the hell's my chat log at here now? Now my chat log disappeared on my phone. I can't even see my chat. Let me see if I go back. Hey, my chat log disappeared. What the hell? So, alright, guys. Obviously, I must have lost this because now I see you again. But I don't. Where's my chat log on my phone though? I must have hit something. I don't know. Anyways, I can see it's on my PC. So, all right. Thanks everybody. Appreciate it. And I'm gonna look at my analytics on my YouTube studio and call her a day. All right, Brown Sugar. Thanks for everything, and Cody. Thank you. Big Jim. And I think that's all. That's it. All right, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.